Hello, hello, welcome. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Claudia here from Colorway Arts. Let's start another live, right? I'm so excited for this one. I really spent like, how can I say, great hours this morning going all around the house, picking so many projects that I use like on a daily basis here in my home that I want to share with you. I really found some special things here, and I hope you like it as well. Hello, hi Karen, hi Ann. Let's wait a little bit for people, come. It's just 2 p.m., so we can see how things are going. Yay! Please let us know in the comments where are you from, and let me know if you made the boxes with us during the workshop, right? Because now also the reason for this live is because today is the last day for watching the videos of the workshop as they are inside a course with so many information, right? But I will give you more details later. Hello, yes, nice to see more people here. Hey, Anna, hi, Debbie. Thanks for being with us. Hi, Diane, Christy, Katie, Carla, Victoria. Hi, Jen. So glad to see you here. Very good. Hey, Patty. Nice, nice, nice. Got two boxes made. That's good, Katie. Very good. Yes, let me know in the comments. I made this survey, okay? So lots of you probably answered to me. I had by 1:30 this afternoon, I had almost 300 answers. So that was pretty good. Like as a feedback for me, I have a lot there to take a look and be able to, as I said, improve for next time. Very, very nice. And I also had some number here of the percentage of people that were able to make like two boxes, more than one, or didn't make. So that's really, 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 I do appreciate all your feedback because that's how I can plan the next time. Because of course, next year we have another Cartonnage open house, another free online workshop. It's an annual event that always happens in March. Okay, and thank you so much for our participation. Hi, Alice. Nice to see you, Barbara, Julie. Hi, Anna. See you. Made some boxes. Nice. She's from Kansas. Hi, Patty. Oh, just got your cow cutter. So happy. So now you are ready for lots and lots of more fun, right, Patty? That's nice. Hey, Mary. Mary, are you from Ypsilanti, Michigan? I didn't know you were from there. I have a very, very good friend that lives there. Hey, June or Yoon, I'm not sure. Hey, King, you are here as well. Okay. Hold on. I hope your husband is better. Yeah, good. This was so darn fun. I love it so much. That's good. See here. Oh, you got her as well. Here, that's what I want to share. This was so darn fun. Tennessee. Thank you so much. I'm glad. So glad. Well, I had so many like inspiration. I even asked my one of the uh, my friends that worker that work with me, she saved all the pictures with different knobs because when I made the do-it-yourself kit, for example, I was, should I add the knob or not, for the box in a box? And then I just see that it was a great idea not to add the knob. So how creative this group was, right? I love it. So many great ideas. That's but I always say that's the energy that I want in this event. So we can just share a lot with each other and be so excited. That's so nice. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Margaret. So glad to see you. It's a Brazilian friend that I have there. Yay. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Yun. Very good. I made one box and work on the second. Very good. Oh, very nice. Okay. So also, no, I will ask this question later. So we're gonna have a few giveaways during this live, okay? For those that answer the survey participating in the workshop, okay, we have a few prizes. And then I will also ask some questions here, and then you're gonna be answering, and I will pick someone as the winner. Okay, so stay here. Very good. Okay, I already see some questions, so let's do that. Let's answer a few questions now before we get started, and then I will show some. I don't know how many I will be able to share. If you could only see here the flower, the floor here close to me, and the shelves, they are full of projects. I'm not sure how many I will be able to share, but probably as much as we can, and you can stay here. Very nice. So let's see here, Janet. Yes, again, very good, very good. I saw here. If you want me to answer a question, make sure to put some question marks in the beginning so I can clear and quickly see that we are here. That there is a question for me. I'm live at the same time on Facebook group, on my Facebook page, Colorway Arts, and also in my YouTube channel, Colorway Arts. So you can also go there and see. Would be. See the parking lot of Joanne's dangerous territory. Oh my goodness, it is. It is, Penny. You better stay with me, not enter Joanne. Just kidding. Two classes in Noblesville, Carla. So nice to see you here. Thank you. Yes. I'm talking about classes. I'm right now thinking a lot about how we should proceed with the local classes for Cartonnage, okay? So next week we're gonna have a meeting for those that want to learn about teaching Cartonnage and what is the process, okay? So I will be having a Zoom meeting next week for those that are most interested in that, okay? So I sent one email last week, but I'm gonna send another one probably tomorrow, talking about this opportunity for you at least join us and see if that's something that is really in your idea or not, okay? I don't have, lots and lots of space in my meeting. So if you are, if you completely know that, oh, that's not for me, you don't need to join. But if you feel that is something you would like to do for fun or for, we're going to discuss in the meeting. Any question you can also ask me, okay? Very good. So let's see. I saw one question passing here. Let's go back. Okay, let's see. A quick question for the cord cutter. I noticed that the magnetic pusher slides very slightly. Would it help to have one at the top and one at the bottom? Well, I would probably say that, I don't know your first name, but I would probably ask this question better in the Facebook group, Cartonnage Fabric Boxes, or maybe if someone can answer better for you right here. I do prefer someone to answer that has this experience, how they are using those magnet bars, because I know some of them are using the square tool or other things to help. So I know someone will help you out better than me, because I use I'm not using all the time that. So I know members here that are using more of the cord cutter will for sure help you much better. And if you don't hear from anyone here during this live, just make sure to ask the same question in our Cartonnage group, Facebook group, Cartonnage Fabric Boxes. Okay, nice. Probably someone here will help you. Very good. Okay. Okay, Donna already answered to you. She said, my magnet bar stays pretty well, but I sometimes hold the board with my hand while cutting too, and that seems to help. Okay, thank you so much, Donna. Newbie, okay, very good. Yes, I know some of you didn't make the projects, or I see a big number actually. I thought was, let me see, 16% of those that answered said that they watched the videos but didn't want to make the boxes now. They were just like looking and see how that goes. And this is also super good, because now you have an idea, and I make these projects more, these events every year, and we're gonna have more events during this year, not exactly as the same as this one, but some tutorials I'm always doing, so maybe you can join us another time, right? Okay, very good. So another question I saw in the Facebook group this morning was related about the lid of the box on a box, kind of bending a little bit, okay, warping a little bit. So let me show you here one sample. Oh, that one I think is better. Okay, good. Nice. So here I have two samples of the lid of the box on a box, okay, and so let me show here a little bit about this. Okay, first of all, we have to remember that these are, at the end of the day, this is paper, right? So some warp may happen. It really will depend mostly of the, oh, now let me change my camera. Mostly it will depend of the environment. Okay, so I saw the question in the Facebook today. She said after a few days, the lid warped a little bit. It can be because, for example, during the winter, we are in an environment that is so much dry inside our house. So this can work, the paper will work a little bit, okay, and can warp a little, not always, not all the projects, but it's hard to say that can or not cannot happen, okay? And the opposite is also the same. I have one time I was one student of mine, she had a barn and they were selling handmade stuff, right? And so she asked me if I wanted to have some of my boxes there to sell. And I let I brought there some of my boxes, and I noticed some days after, like a weeks actually after, that environment was kind of open, wasn't it was a barn, right? So it was a lot of humidity there, and some of the boxes were completely warping. So it really depends where you are putting this. Okay, it's hard to say when we are doing, but the good thing is that we have some tools or some ideas how we can make them straight again, right? The best we can. So one of the things that we do is during the process, we check the grain direction of the cardboard, right? So we know if it is, like I always say, if we have a box with a spine or a book, or, we always are looking to have the grain direction parallel with the spine. Okay, we explain this very well, like in the workshop, and I have other videos to explain, but this is something we can do. So we take a look at the grain direction. In the case of this lid, I said in the video for us to put one each direction. So the bottom part is cross direction with the top part, also to help to be more flat. Okay, so some things can happen. Maybe when we are gluing them together, we may ended up gluing not cross grain, or the way we draw dry, with something heavy. I mean, it's really hard for me to have a technical explanation for all that can happen. So what I do when I see that, for example, this is straight, but let's say if was warping, if it was this way, I would carefully go with my hands first of all and try to do the opposite direction as I do in all the pieces, even when I'm gluing. Okay, so it's something that helps a lot, going in the other direction and pressing a little bit. So you, of course, are not trying to damage your piece, but we are just being gentle and doing like this. Let me see if I can change my camera now. Like, for example, if it was warp in that direction, we can go very careful and do that. Okay. Other thing we can do is still put some water, right? The problem now, I already have the knob, so I cannot put something completely heavy. But if you put some water and put something like 4 things very heavy here, it will help that to be more flat as well. Okay. So this is what my idea would be in the case of that. And that's not just for this. I do that for all the projects that I notice that are a little warping or bending. Okay, it will really depend mostly if we are, because if we have the 4 sides, for example, if it is a lid of the box and the 4 sides are connected, it will not bend, right? But if we have 1 or 2 sides that are like, I have one box here that I can share soon, it will try to bend a little bit, right? Okay. Always 9% humidity in South Carolina. Okay. Let me see. Do you remember I got your vintage irons in all sort of antique malls, right? I have one close to me, and I bought, I think, two there, and another ones. I mean, when I have the opportunity to, I have fun going to those places. So they always have amazing ones. So that's the place I always get them. Okay. Here some information that could be here really helpful. Those that want to use cabinet knobs but need a shorter screw, I use A32 machine screws 3/8 long. Okay, it's here. You can come and see the replay after if you need to do that. Very good. Let me see something else. Okay, good. Good. Very good. So now let me start showing some of the projects, right? That's what you are here. And my biggest box that I also want to show to you, it's right there. So first I need to clear the path for me to pass, and then I will go there, okay? So let me see. Let me pick one very old. Let's start. So that's, as I said, I was looking into my house and find some stuff. And I have made a lot of not only boxes, but books, and I have started actually making journal covers long ago. So let me show some of the things that I have done, and I also want to kind of explain what was the solution, or maybe what I was looking for when I was designing. Okay, so at the end I can tell you more information, but most of what I'm gonna show to you now you can learn or purchasing do-it-yourself kits that comes with instructions. Okay, we have a whole section in the shop with do-it-yourself kits that you can purchase and have the access to the written instructions. Some of them are videos, or some of them are just for members of the club. Okay, most of these will be already inside the club. If not, I am always adding something new, and so you just ask me questions on the way. So let me start with something that you may look and say, oh, that's ugly, but it's more, how can I say, sentimental for me. Okay, so this was very long ago. Let me share here. That this one here was very long ago. This is not a box, of course. This is a journal cover. But what was this? Okay, we can do journal covers of so many sizes and to fit so many different things. And why this is special for me? Because this fabric was to paint. Okay, so imagine what I made with this one here. It was a birthday party for my daughter. Okay, so I bought, I think we invited 5 or 6 of her friends. So they choose the fabric for inside. Each one of them choose the fabric for inside. During the party, I gave them the fabric, so they paint a little bit. Okay, and no, actually, I think I made the journal first. Now I don't remember if I made the journal and they painted the ready cover before I finished the journal completely, or if I gave the fabric. That's a good information for me, but I don't remember. But I mean, anyways, it was lots and lots of fun. And they helped me gluing a little bit and make the inside of the parts. And then at the end, I finished everything. And then my daughter, we put the names, and my daughter gave another for them to go home. So it was a great, lots and lots of fun, for sure, lots of fun. Okay, in this one right here that I also want to share, that I found in the memory box of my daughter also. This is a journal, a book actually. Okay, this is a book. This one I sell the PDF tutorial. I think it's the only PDF tutorial that I sell, and it is super nice to make. I love this sort of binding, and look at this. This was also for my daughter when she was young. So it's something very nice that we can do with fabrics, and I hope you can see well and it's not too light. Maybe I have to move this light a little bit right here. Is it better now? Let me know if you can see. Okay. She even have like making some paint or things like this. Okay, then moving forward, let me show the book as well, the same book, but the idea of solving a problem of me. Okay, so these are the papers. You won't see what is written there, but this is very old papers. That was the recipe book in my mom's house, and what I did, I at that point I wanted to make sure that I could find the recipes when I went to college. So I copy all the recipes that my mom had in a old, of course, in a notebook at that time. So I copy everything in Portuguese, of course. I was living in Brazil. And then to make sure I was fine, I would be able to find them easily. I put a index here in the front. So I had the numbers, and here are all my recipes. Okay, good. So what I made. When I started making cartonnage, I decided to have for me a recipe book. And this one here, okay, is the same one, the same binding, um, the long stitch buttonhole, the same binding that I made for my daughter's one that I show you. But what I decided to do was then I designed the pages for the inside. So with the same idea that I gave you, okay, there I improve, of course. We put some measurements, some stuff for kitchen. Okay, so these papers, and here are my index. So I did even better. So now we have a page for appetizer, a page for main dishes, side salads. Okay, so I'll separate like this: breads and cakes, desserts, and then we start with our recipes. So here is what we have, and I have a space to put a number. Not sure if you can see, but we have a space to put a number. Here is the space for my recipe. So, for example, this is a coconut dessert. So number 5, this is the number. So I would go here in my desserts, and I would put here number 5, coconut dessert. So it's easy for me to find. Okay. So I really love this. I use a lot. And why I'm showing that to you? This is a project that, for example, if you want to learn from me how to make this, I have in my shop. You can buy the do-it-yourself kit. You can buy the instruction. They are separate because the kit is just 2 pieces of chipboard. It's super simple. The tutorial, or if you are in the club, we have all the videos, we have all the pages inside that you can print. We have pages in different designs. Everything is inside also the club. So this is something you can do both ways. Okay, and it's really nice to make this book, and super functional. I really like the idea of the index, and that's how it came. The idea it came from. A great idea. Like the way the recipe book pages are arranged. It's very well organized. Hi, King. I love to hear that. I know you just made one. Glad you like it. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, this book is really fun. I love this stitching method, this binding, because it's super easy. My idea, like you may, how can I say? You may take a little bit to learn the first time, or to get, for the first signatures how to stitch, but I after like a little bit you understand. It goes like this, and it's super fun. And I also love that I can put that the spine, like I have a smaller one here as well that I made with this smaller one. I made with the fabric that I painted, and I stitched this right here. And I love that with this binding we can put different colors of thread. So it's so nice, really so nice to do it. Okay, now let's go to the boxes that I have made and I have here around the house. Okay. Of course, we have all the box in the box, the multifunction, all of this, but now the intention is also that I can show more things that we can do. Okay, I think that one, well, that's not the first one I made. Most likely the first one. It's not the first box, but it's one of the first ones. Is this one right here. Look at the fabric. I love the tea. Okay. And this box right here, I use in my kitchen for, oh my gosh, for so long. Okay. I don't have this now I changed. I recently removed the teas from here and I put in the other box that I will show you later, because now that was, how can I say, the solution for my problem now was changing the box. But I used this for maybe 8 years, okay, this box right here. So it's really nice. Okay, and then after the tea box also we have like do-it-yourself kit with instructions, and in the club you have how to do it. And now this one is one of my best sellers for sure, right? The toolbox is the one so lovely. It's amazing to make. Everybody that has like tools for any craft would love this, right? This is the simple toolbox, and I used this for so many years when I went to classes to teach classes. So if you had was in one of my you were in one of my local classes, you probably saw this, right? And here we go. So when you open the toolbox, okay, we have so many tools in the lid, and we also have space here for a lot of more, right? So this is really a great way have uh, to have your tools on hand. This is also a project. I think it's good for me. I don't know. Let me know if this is too much information, but I can tell you how you can learn. So this is a project that we have videos inside the Joyful Cartonnage Club. So you can see how to do in videos, so many details with variations. Or you can purchase a do-it-yourself kit in our shop and download the printed instructions, and then you can go from there. Okay, so these are two ways we can learn and make the toolbox. Okay, let's see what else. This one here is in my front. So this is something I made for my husband, and he is using his desk since then. It's a long time. Okay, just today I asked him, can I pick this to show to them? This is our desk clock organizer, and it is a different way of making, but I really like. Sometimes we don't have a gift for a man, right? So this is so nice. We have some spaces here inside, a little space here, and also place for here. And the fabric, I also like that is like a journal fabric or something. So it's lots of fun. This one, I have a do-it-yourself kit in the shop with instructions. Okay, love this one. Yay, Katy. Maybe Katy saying that she would like to be here to have a class with us. Hope you can come one day, or maybe take a look at our website. Now I put the information about, I added to my website the information about the teachers that we have right now that they know how to do and are teaching in other states, in shops that have classes with those teachers. Okay, so maybe there's one close to you. I don't know. Jackie, yes, will that be a project soon? The desk clock organizer, if that's the one you are saying, we already have a do-it-yourself kit, okay? And to include in this is also important. I don't have all my do-it-yourself kits right now included in the club yet. I always put this this word yet, because I started designing and making do-it-yourself kits like back in 2014. So it's a lot of time. And I just created the club in 2020. So from the time I created the club, I'm doing so many new things for the club. I didn't have time yet to pick all the old do-it-yourself kits and transform into projects for club, like making videos, giving directions, show how to do any different sizes. So the intention is, with time, I will get there, because I'm always picking something and doing that, transforming and making more. So that I have a list, those that want to go. Right now, actually, one of my workers is making some file for us with the dimensions of 5 or 6 of the do-it-yourself kits that are more like simple to do, that I have similar ones, but I didn't have those dimensions. So by like probably next week on the other, I will add some new dimensions, templates and dimensions to the club, so you can make so much more. Very good. So let me see what else. Okay, that one is also here. Let me show this one I made long ago. Okay, let me show this one. It was for trying, okay? I showed this in another live long ago as well. So I was trying how to do something that could work like with cantilever. That was back 2014 maybe, okay? And I didn't like a lot of things in this box, but it was a development, like just trying to learn. So from this box right here, that was just a simple box and then two boxes on the top. From this one, we added to the club last year. It was last year. I think it was last year, 2 years ago. We had a project. This is just for members then. This is just for members, and we have the cantilever. Okay, and here is the same, the idea, but it's more like a lot of space. Okay, this is our cantilever, fabric cantilever box, and we can actually during this was the retreat for members. I actually made one double where I glue one here and another one here, and I put a handle in the middle, so it's a huge box. Okay, so lots of fun doing this. Okay, and this came from that first idea where I got just started. Okay, what else I can share to you? Okay, here is a very simple box just for inspiration for you. I found in my boxes this morning. Really small. The idea when I made this box was to give as a gift for my daughter's teachers. And so it fits at that point. I put, you know, that candy, like the chocolate Ferrero, I don't know how to pronounce Ferrero Rocher, you know, I don't know that. Well, so I think I could fit 8 here. So the idea was just give something like it was easy to make, smaller. But actually, I never had even a do-it-yourself kit or so, because this is really small, and the amount of work for you to make a small one or make a little bigger is kind of the same, right? So it wasn't, my idea wasn't kind of worthy, you know, to have a do-it-yourself kit for something so small. But here one idea that you can take from me. At that point, I was also selling pieces like this. So here I printed in my printer, it says, "You are the best mom ever, love you." Okay, so it's another idea, having a message for someone right in the front of here in the box. This is so nice. Okay, so although I don't have this size in the shop, we have the do-it-yourself kit to make the tea box, the small box, the K-cup box, you know, there are the wine box. There are so many hinged lid boxes that we have with the do-it-yourself kits or inside the club as well. Okay, so there are lots and lots of ideas. Yay, very good. Yes. Now let's see what else I have made. Okay, this one I showed to the members just another day, and it's something that I really like. So it's a simple way of doing a box. So for example, the box we made in the workshop, it's a simple box. This is a simple box. What is different here? This fabric I hand painted, but didn't need to be, but I had the extra fun hand painting the fabric and dyed actually the fabric. So that was the fabric. I also printed the picture of my kids in my printer, okay, in my ink printer. So long ago, and I made 3 exactly the same boxes, one for my mom, another for my mother-in-law, and this one for myself. So how unique, right? This one was just, you know, I just, it was also, of course, right? We did some quilt around and here, so lots and lots of fun. This is just another idea for you too. Okay, that's it. That's something I can do. Well, then let's go to another that's right here. Talking about solving problems and making something for to use very functional. I love Traveler's Notebook, okay, and I made a lot. And Traveler's Notebook is a course that we have available only in the members area of the club, okay. So this one here I made when we went to Utah. So, you know, I put some pictures, I stamp it, you know, lots of things here, and I keep using when we move and we travel again, and I love this charm as well. So there's a complete course showing how to do this in different sizes. So here it's another one. In this one here, it's actually round, okay? You see here, this is round spine, and we have also inside the club, we have the pages that you can print to make a planner, for example. Okay, so here you go. Yes, and it's really fun. And we have also how I show how to do pockets to put like this. We can do pen holders. This is a lot of fun. Okay, I see a question here. Let me go to the question before I miss it. Yeah, Lisa said making some small boxes is a great way to use some scrap of pieces of chipboard. Absolutely, completely agree. But it's much better, like for example, for those that are cutting by yourself, okay, than for me as like making a kit wasn't very worthy. Like the difference in price for me to have a kit for this little one and to have a small box that is actually at least double of the size wasn't really different in price. So I thought, not much attractive, but I completely agree. If you are cutting by hand, we can do really small, we can do bigger. And talk about this before I forget, because when we start the workshop, I want to show this box and I always forget. So now I said, okay, let me show. Talking about the small box. This is exactly the same box we had in the workshop. Okay, look at this. Very small. So I made to fit 2 soaps, and I see now I forgot who made the box for the soaps and share with us. It was in I I don't remember, but it is in the Facebook group. Okay, so I have here 2 soaps as a gift, for example, but I want to show the lid. So exactly the same thing we did for the box on a box. In this case, I also cut just a little bigger because I wanted. Okay, it's a little bigger than the box itself, but it's up to you. And see here that I put bedding. Okay, so instead of putting different ways here, this is a button that I put as a knob, but you can have so many others. And here's the same idea. So you can do this in so many different sizes for so many different ideas. Yeah, Candy. Okay, thank you. It was me with lemon soap and fabric. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. Thanks for the inspiration. Yeah, Katy for Vermont. Nice. Let's see. What is the solution to make your Diva wallet if one cannot sew? Great question. Let's go over here. Let's go over here because it's something else. It's also something that I want to share. So this is the Diva wallet. We have the big one. We have the smaller one. And this one, I actually use for a long time. And that's why I'm showing this one for you now, because it's a little destroyed, I can tell you, but I use this for at least 2 years, 2 full years, every day in my purse, okay? And so it was so much, like, how can I say, joy when I pick this wallet from my purse and put, for example, it stands, right? So when I go to the grocery, I can put on top of the to pay, like live like that. I cannot tell you how many people, when I pick my wallet, they said, "Oh, how pretty!" You know, and that feeling of say, "Okay, oh, I'm so glad you like it. I made it." Oh, really? Yes. So it's fun. It's really fun. I can tell you that right now I could. Even here in this part of the wallet is a little destroyed because I said I really used a lot, but I have another one that they just the frame itself destroyed for a bit, so I could change it. Okay, but here we go. So what is this the only part that needs sewing in this wallet is this part right here, is to make the pocket. Okay, this needs sewing because at this point when I designed this wallet, I I wasn't playing much with no-sew zippers or things like that, and I wanted something to put like coins right inside. But if you don't want to put coins inside, we maybe you don't do this pocket here, or you ask someone to make the pocket, because it's really just the pocket the problem of making this wallet. Other than that, you can follow, I mean, you can just make just for cards, right? Or inside the members area, we have small wallets with different pockets. And at this point is this. I may come out with another idea without sewing, but at this point, this is what we have, okay? And it is really lots of fun to make. Because talking about zippers, now recently I started having fun with zippers with no sew. So these little cases, it's something new to the club. I added that last year, and I used play more with that. So it's little sewing kits that we can make, but we can make so many different more things. And there's no sew here, not even to put the zipper. So that's what I said. Now that I'm working, playing with zippers with no sew, I may get to the point where we can do a wallet completely without no sewing. we will be making a video on the construction. Yes, that is one of the kits that I said before, that old kits, old projects before the club. So I didn't have time yet to make. So I received lots of requests to make a video for the wallet, for the sewing machine. Okay, let me know in the comments if you are a member, or if you would like to join the club and would like to see something that is not now in the club, so I can make the list of what I will be doing on my time, of course, because I don't want to stop making new things to just go back and making videos of something that we already have written instructions, okay? So I want to kind of do two things, okay? A little bit of new, a little bit of old, and we go from there. Thank you so much. How do you attach a no-sew zipper? Well, it's a process. I put 15 in the trash before I found out a good way. So that, Janet, if you remember, the videos are complete with lots of information, the members area of the club, okay? What is the club? The club is our community, our membership program, okay? So you pay monthly or annual, it's wherever you want. There's different plans. And you have access to at least, right now it's over 60 different projects, plus we'll learn how to make most of them in the size that you want, okay? Lots of benefits, discounts. I mean, there's so many information. So I do recommend you to go to my website, colorwayarts.com. There's there, Joyful Cartonnage Club. Join, click there. Let me show quick the page right now. So I think that's easy. So if you go right here on my website, okay, go on my website and go right here, join us now, or learn more about the club. I should write, okay, because then if you click right here, you will have all the information about our club and all the projects included, and so many. You have the plans here. So we now have 2 different plans. You can join for $19.99 per month in the club basic. So just take a look at the different benefits in each one of this, and it's really amazing. I hope you really enjoy. We have a great community of cartonnage lovers all over the world. And here there's a video that I do recommend you to, if you watch this video, because there's lots of information here. I think the best thing is watching this video. And we have an extra bonus that I will show to you soon, because it's another thing that we have. If you join the club until today, right? Until midnight today, you're going to get this course as a bonus in your account. So it's so fun. I will show you the project as well. Okay, so here's where you go if you want to learn about the club. I do hope you look at that, because it's really amazing. Is there an annual rate for Club Basic? Oh, Julie, no, because it's my behind the scenes. I used to have just the awesome plan that I didn't have this name. It was just one plan. And then I separate into two, and I added the basic one. But my behind the scenes, because I give so many points, okay? So for example, an awesome club member receive points every 6 months, receive points every month, and every 6 months gifts like a 30 off to use in the shop in points. So my behind the scenes is all made manually by me, and it's a lot of things. So I cannot include another. This is a restriction of my system. I cannot have another plan, just those that are now. Good, very good. Yes, Charlotte. I would like to request instructions emails for the club members for the tea bag house. That's on the way. That's one of those that will be in the club probably next week. Thank you so much for asking, okay? We are there maybe. Oh, Jackie, thank you. She said it's the best membership. You will love it. I'm there every day. Oh, so glad. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, nice, good. Yes, what else? Okay. So let me show those old stuff that I made long ago as well, because I think that is really, where is the other one? Just a minute. So many things here. Oh, found it. Found it. Very good. Okay, so one of the first things that I started making cartonnage was cases. And this is a case for an iPad that I made long ago, and I used for at least 5 or 6 years. It's another one that is a little bit, let me change here my camera, just a minute. Okay, so it's another one that is a little destroyed by use, okay, because I really used this for so long. This is, and then the time I was calling, my business wasn't Colorway Arts, was Colorway Hand Goods. I was selling on Etsy, okay, so it's so nice. Lynn, it is available. She said, I would purchase a kit for the Diva wallet if it were available. It is available. We have the big size and the smaller size. In the wallet, you buy the kit, and when you receive, there's a password inside, and you download the instruction for your computer, okay? So it is inside. It is. Yeah, I love this fabric as well, okay? So this is very good. I also made, more than making for tablets, I made for Kindle so many Kindle cases. I was selling at that point, I was selling on Etsy with custom fabric, so people would choose the fabric, and I made so many. So this one, I also kind of little old here. My husband, that was a gift for my husband, and he used this for so many years. This was for our Kindle. And again, I printed here the fabric. I think I missed one question talking about printing fabric. This is printing fabric, okay? There's different ways that you can print fabric. I use, the way I like to do, I glue a layer of copy paper on the back of a white fabric, okay? And let it dry very flat. And then I printed that in my printer. That's one of the ways. But you can also buy fabric sheets ready to print, okay? You can buy at, Joann's, Michael's, wherever. And they are ready to put in the printer and print your pictures. So you can really do that. So that was really... This fabric here, well, on that, that's easy to say. On that time, I was only buying, I remember, because it was like 8-9 years ago, I was only buying fabric or Joann's or Hobby Lobby. I didn't know at that point that quilt shops exist, So this fabric probably came from one of those places, okay? But again, 8 years ago, maybe. So this is one, and I made another version of the Kindle that now my kids are using more. Well, hopefully I will find. It's not close to me. That's so many. Okay, this one came to my hands now, and then I'll show. This is the one we made in the workshop, okay, the magic box. And I just want to give you another idea for that, because I know magic boxes we can play, but I'm using now with, I have a book, and I was part of a course with recently, and I had so many pages written, and I want something like, to have just the main ideas. So I'm working with this now and putting my, working with, how can I say, those little, I still have my pictures, um, index cards, right? So I'm reading here and making my notes when I read my book and put over here. And now this is also on my side in my bedroom. I have a table where I read, in the chair, and where I read. So this is there. So anytime I have something to write, I put in this little beautiful box, and I really love it. So nice. Okay, what else? This is a box that I designed. Also, it's one of the old projects, okay, I designed long ago. It was the first one with acrylic window, okay. And this is the elegant box. And just for you to show to you, I found here this I made when I was designing. It's a great box if you want, for example, tea bags, just a little, I call elegant box because I really like it. It's so a little different. This is another thing that we have, a do-it-yourself kit. Okay, then this one right here, I made, that was kind of the first project I designed for the club, because with this project that I have here in my table and I use every day, I show in the members area of the club how to design boxes for the first time. Okay, so we go from the video showing how to do this, go from the very beginning of giving ideas of what you want to use in each part of this box, how to make the box, how to cover the box, of course, right? But it's a lot focused on the design itself of the box, so that we can do in so many different ways. Now, another idea for the box that's very similar what you did in the workshop. Okay, so this is the box as we made in the workshop, just bigger. I put here is the hinge, paper hinge. There's no metal hinges, paper hinge. Another thing that we have in the club. And here I just put, if it was today, I would put a different clasp and a different handle in a different position. But just for you to know that it's just two boxes, exactly the same. And here is what I use for my bookbinding threads and needles, because here I have my needles in this little book that I also made. Okay, so I have my threads, my needles, and now that I kind of need here in the same place, right? And I can also carry this around just with this simple handle. So it's also another fun thing that is very fun. Let me see here. Making my boxes. The fabric used in the table holder for sale. Okay. Can iron the fabric onto freezer paper and it will run through the printer? Okay, April. There's lots of YouTube videos, so to speak, talking about this and sharing ideas. I tried it the first time doing this and I wasn't very happy. I didn't like it. It didn't work very well for me, but maybe I didn't have enough patience for that. So as usually when I'm printing fabric is for adding to a project where I will be gluing anyways. So I do that first. I glue to the copy paper and then it prints easily and it's already ready for use, okay? But I know there's a lot of people that use freezer paper. Yes, it is one technique there's people showing on YouTube videos how to do. Hey, Anna, thanks for being here with us. What do you not make? It's so fun. And the thing that is fun also is that you make one thing and then you have another idea, right? Okay, let me see what else I want to share. Okay, so this is, maybe you have seen this I have a video showing how to do the caddy, right? Where is the other one? Okay. So those are just two that I have in my home. These are in my daughter's art table. Okay, so there's a lot. This is covered in paper, which I also have a course in the members area talking about covering with paper. What I do different, covering paper or in fabric. Okay, so this is the paper and this is fabric. Okay, and there is a lot of ideas fit a lot in this schedule organizer. We also can do, I have others in my house. I have at least 4 in my house. So this is for the art supplies. I have one in our living room with the remote controls. And I have one in my bedroom where I didn't put these dividers here. So I think it's better to show in the other one. So I didn't put those 2 dividers. I just have the first divider. So imagine here. I just have the first divider where I put my glasses, okay, when I go to sleep. And here, if it books in this direction. So I put the book I'm reading and more books there, the feet. And my when it's time to sleep, I put my glasses here. So that's one that I have on my bedroom. Okay. What else? What else? We will show the box with 3 drawers behind you. That one, yeah, I can show in a minute. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so this one here is just a pencil box that we also have do-it-yourself kits. It closes with magnet, okay? And I made for my husband long ago, and he uses still to this day. It's our bedroom with his stuff that he uses. And I really like this fabric because it's kind of more like men stuff, right? At least, you know, it's easy to make for them. So this is there. Also, 2 more. Oh, those are heavy. Okay. So this is one. This is just a hinged lid box, but it's a long one. Okay. It's supposed to be for wine. That was the first wine box I have made before I made the one that we have now that has a lid that goes to the front, okay? The wine box that goes on the front, we have do-it-yourself kits. This we don't have. It was just something I made in the past. And then I'm using in my bedroom. And I use this one with I have lots of essential oils that I like to use. So this is my box for this. Okay, it's there in my bedroom, and I also love this really beautiful fabric. This box right here, I made as a first prototype for a box that would be under the sewing machine. So this is trying to solve a problem, so to speak, right? So let me show the sewing machine first, then you're gonna understand. The big ones I don't have here with me. Actually, they are right there on the top. So I have 3 sizes of sewing machine. The first one, that is a very big one I made just for fun in the beginning. And then I went to the class and I showed to my students. They said, oh, this is too big. So I made a little smaller, and they said, put a drawer. So I put drawer. So that's my original sewing machine. That is, we have do-it-yourself kits available. Then I decided to make a smaller one just for fun and for decoration. So that sewing machine was just the sewing machine itself. There's nothing below, right? Just the sewing machine. So especially when I was going to quilt shows and selling those kits, people will say, oh, I would love to have a box with this sewing machine. So it was more functional, not just decoration, but also functional. So I tried to find a way, and that's what I came, the final idea was like this. So we have the mini sewing machine, and then I ended up making the box that goes here like this. So we can use for a lot of stuff here inside, threads and lots of things, and open like this to the front. Okay, so the name of this box is Drop Front Box, very clear, right? And we have the 2, we have So this is sold, like if you are looking into the do-it-yourself kits, it's two kits separate. We have the mini sewing machine and we have the drop front box. Okay, but before I ended up finding up that this was the best way for the box, I made a different one. I was testing, and then I made this one that I was showing to you that is also kind of the same shape, but instead of opening to the front, I open it to the side, okay? And I think Jen is here with us. She gave me some time ago a lot of teas that come in little bottles and just fit perfectly. So this is in my kitchen as well, with those little tea bottles, okay? So, well, super nice also, right? Here to do. I would make different colors here if I would do this again, but I mean, that was just the first prototype, and then I gave up in this idea of doing the lid for that part and did in the other side. Okay. Oh, here you go. Any questions so far? Let me see here if we have any questions. Yes, I see some questions. You said some of the videos that you use to hand cut your own chipboard. How do you cut them now, and how do you package your kits? Wendy, I just cut the chipboard here myself when I'm designing a new project. Okay, so for example, as I show now, that was a prototype for the final project. So when I'm designing, I cut everything here by hand. I have several cutters, so it depends the space I have in the table, the size of the chipboard I'm using. Okay, but basically it's the core cutter, and I have a bigger one for like cutting mat boards that I use when my chipboard is super big. But for the kits, I pay for a company, okay, that cuts everything for me, and it is really, how can I say, it's the most, if you pick the price of the kit, cutting is the biggest part of the price. Okay, it's biggest part of the price. Some of my kits, I will pay at least, sometimes I pay almost $15 just to cut, just for you to have an idea. So cutting is the most expensive part, is the part that will take more time, right? And how do we package them? Then we have in our shop, we have a local shop here in Grand Haven. So we pick out the pieces with the supplier that has a huge machine and cut in a professional industrial machine to cut that is super precise. We bring boxes of everything mixed up, and our worker put together the kit, separate everything. She knows how many pieces in each one, and this is all manual made by us here in our local place. Okay. Wendy, great question. Can you talk about why you use glue all, and have you tried other types of glues? Yes, I have tried other types, and my conclusion is that they are not worthy. Okay, because all that we can do with glue all, it's nice. I have been, now I just showed to you projects here that I made 8 or 10 years ago. You see, they are exactly the same as they were when I made. Like, for example, this, where is the cover for the, here, this cover right here that everybody said, oh, beautiful fabric. This fabric is exactly the same fabric as when I made 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago. And this was used by our family with an iPad here for so long. And it is exactly the same, right? Exactly the same. If something is destroyed here, it's just because we use that so much, so much, that it is normal, like normal use, but not because of the glue, right? It would be different if I would be using expensive bookbinding glue or fabric glue or whatever others. I don't think so, right? I don't think so. So that's my reason. First of all, it's easy to find glue all. So many other countries will use similar glues. This is a white PVA glue. so many other countries, including Brazil, where Cartonnage is so spread around, they use a very similar glue, of course, other brand, other name, but the composition is the same. So we don't need, right? Yes, PVA glue, exactly. Let me see here. One more question. Hope I have answered. Wendy, I have a great blog post in my website, colorwayarts.com. Go to my blog post and find one blog where I'm talking about glues. I think that will answer your question, okay, with more details. Do you use the same glue to put the photos on your boxes like you showed earlier that you use to put the box together? Yeah, I use everything. For everything I do, I use glue all from Elmer's, everything. Yes. Yes. Yes, that's it. Like, for example, if you are quilting, if you are do a quilt and you want a good quality quilting, you have to have the great tools to work on that, right? The great materials. And the chipboard is the same. You have to have a good chipboard, right? Or cut precise as much as possible, right? Then we'll have as much like, and when you buy the tool, as we were talking last week in the live with the tools, you have to learn how to use that tool, practice, and you will be better on that, and your pieces will be better and better and better, right? Good, nice. So here, just for you to show, I have made also lots of baskets, Easter baskets. We have the kit in the shop, okay? Easter baskets, so nice. It does not need to be just for Easter, right? But I have made, this is the Lucas, my son. We have Clara's as well. And I mean, lots of fun of making. Okay, let me see what time it is. Is everybody okay? Can I show a few more pieces or not? Huh? Okay, let's do that. Let's find, before I continue sharing more of the projects, let's do one of the giveaways. Is that okay? Yay. Okay, so first let me do a giveaway for those. Let me go here. And then I have way more pieces to share to you. I can show. And the biggest one, so don't go anywhere. Let me see what is the kit that I pick one. Okay. Yay, let's do a giveaway for the surprise gift box, okay? Surprise gift box. So let's see who will win this. And now I will pick one winner from the list. Now let's do here. Yeah, let's do here. Let's do for those of you that are here live with me. So now let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you just made your first box, please put number 1. And if you are with me for more time, whatever time, put number 2. If you want the chance to win the surprise gift box do-it-yourself kit, okay? You have to be in the US, please, okay? Because I will not ship for other countries. Number 1, you made the first box with me in the workshop. Number 2, if you are with me for more time, yay, you can keep doing there. And I will see the number that goes, and I will count from the first comment, and let's see who will win this. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, this is a lot of numbers. Okay. 10, 15, 17, 19, 20. Okay, I got here. Oh, I forgot to share. I got here number 20. So let me go to the beginning of this and see who I will count here. What I'm seeing, okay? What I'm seeing. Number 20. Let's see who is the winner. And where is the first one? Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yay! Okay. So this is LMD. Thanks. You were coming here a lot. Thank you so much. So you win the gift. The surprise gift box. Please let me know let me know. Send me an email later, okay, with your information, your name, and your address, so I can ship that do-it-yourself kit for you, okay? Thank you so much. Good, 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 good. Very good. Now let's do one more giveaway right now. Let me see what I have on top now. Now I got the fabric box on a box. Amazing. So this one now we're gonna do for the ones that answer the survey, okay? So let me see. Let me see who answered this survey. I have here my table with 296 entries, okay? Everybody that answered to this for this survey, let me see who will win. So I'm using a true, you can see, I'm using a true random number. So from 1 to 296, let's see who is the winner. The winner is number 207. Okay, let me see who is 217. 217 is Janet Holmes. Janet Holmes. So let me put here her name. And I will contact you, Janet. Let me see where you are again. 207. Okay. So, Janet Holmes. Winner of box on a box. Do it yourself kit. Okay. So let me see. Okay, don't go anywhere. We have more later, okay? Me, Linda, oh my God, thank you. Okay, Linda, so you give me information. Janet Holmes, you are here as well. Oh, amazing. Yay, congrats. Okay, so you won this one. I will put here your name, Janet. Janet Holmes. Box on a box. Box on a box. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good, good, good. Okay, so now let me keep going and show a little bit more of oh my goodness, I wrote a little complicated there, but you got it. Okay, nice. What else? Okay, now let's go to my fun parts. I love these boxes that are like kind of suitcases, right? That we can, put so many things inside. And I do love this for all my embroidery stuff. So this one is something I'm now doing that is different. I was showing for the members this week that I started playing a little bit with, tatting. So, but I'm not using thin stuff and doing beautiful flowers. I'm using this sort of thread that is thicker and doing decoration, embellishment to put in the on top of the journals, on top of the boxes. So here's a box that we made in the retreat of the club, like 2020. So it's so fun to do. And we can also have a tray inside for smaller things. So it's really, really fun. So I call this the round suitcase, and it is lots of fun. And I have this one, and you can see that one there behind me. There's also with a handle, leather handle, that can also be used. So it's so fun. Yay. What else? Well, this one solved a lot. This one here solved a lot of problems in my kitchen. Okay, you may have seen this already. I just brought as it was in my kitchen. Okay, that's what I said. I'm showing here my life as it is, how I'm using in my home. So this is a drawer we have for my all my things to charge. I used to use this one to charge phones that was designed for that, actually. Okay, so here inside, if I remove all this stuff that we have to take care, okay, we have a space here to put the cell phones and to charge, because it goes down and I have a hole in the back, so you can charge the phones. But now, oh, look what I found here, guys. This is a picture of the first time my daughter saw her brother, my son Lucas, on the day he was born in Clarinha. Oh my goodness, isn't that the way? Yes. Hi, Cecil. Wait, no problem. And this is some stuff that we are now. So now we are using. We have a different way of charging phones in my kitchen. That is not in my kitchen anymore, actually. And so I don't need to charge phones. But then we have more space to put some papers, and there is not a mess in front of that. So this one is called charging station, and this is one project of just for members of the club. Okay, it's a different construction of the drawer. Was the first time I used drawer in a different way, so it's really, really, really nice. Okay, now also I just picked from my kitchen. And this is the box on a, the same idea of the box on a box, because it really goes like this. But was the bonus for members for this year, right? Where we have this lid with the clear window, and I'm using this one in my kitchen. Again, that's where I made it to solve my problem. So I have my coffee and I have my tea. So it's all using just the same space. I love this so much. Okay, so this is the new double storage box with clear window. Okay, this is the newest project in the members area because it's part of the workshop. This is the bonus, the normal bonus for members. I'm almost there. Okay, almost done. And let me show two more things actually. No, three, and then the biggest box. Okay, this one, I don't know if I have shown to you at some point or not, but this has a problem that I can show to you actually about warping. And I made long ago this box. Okay, so I see actually my tassel destroyed. Okay, but the box does not have front. This is just a different thing on the back and sides. And then like here, once I open the box, so open the box, it can carry, like I put stuff for the makeup, but I don't really use much of this. But it's an old box that I made that can be made in so many ideas. What I can show you exactly right now, if you look at this lid, it is bending this way. That means the direction of the grain was like this. I did at that point, I wasn't taking care of the direction of the grain, because this box I probably made like also 8 or 7 years ago. So I see clear that this piece I cut in this direction, so it's bending like this. So I should have done this way, it would be a little better. And if I would make again, I would make this lid a little, maybe a little, no, it's enough here, but maybe you could put something here, just an embellishment or a closure that would go on the front. But I really like the idea that, because here on the back it is all the way the lid, right? So once you open, I really like the feeling of this box that opens. Of course it's separate, it's not together, but I really like that stays like, look at that, stays like standing very well. So just another idea that I was looking in my drawers today, as I said. Okay, then this one, if you have my book, this one was the first one I made even before the do-it-yourself kit, when I was designing the pieces for the book. So the book is 2017, and this is in my daughter's bedroom. Okay, and she has lots of things here, not many on the bottom, but she has something here. I really like this fabric as much, so it's kind of one of her jewelry, because I mean she has so many things. Right now she's 16, but she used a lot that. And this is one of the projects of my book, the chest with the, at that point I was calling hidden drawer, just because we had to open to reveal that we have a drawer. But after last year that I designed a new project with a actually hidden drawer, I kind of regret I have named this like hidden, but that's okay. Good. Let me see here. What else we have? Good. Yeah, Vicky is saying something. Let's see. Vicky say, if you seal the chipboard and dry and press, would that prevent warping later on? Are you asking this or you are affirming that? Because I don't know what you mean by seal, but that would be so hard stuff to do. Like, I mean, for example, you can even seal with glue. Pass a layer of glue, let it dry, and then keep going. But I don't know if that's really worth it. Maybe you can try, but I don't think anyone will want to make boxes if we have this extra step, right? Okay, Betsy. Betsy says, I have good results using freezing paper to print on fabric. Good. It works best if the fabric has been rinsed in water and ironed and dry before pressing to the freezer paper. Oh, amazing. Thank you, Betsy. Oh, okay. Now I have this one. Oh, and the 3 drawers that she asked, right? This one here I made long ago as well, because this is as simple as it can be, okay? But at that point I didn't, by today I don't have so many sewing stuff, right? Because I'm not sewing all the time. But I really like this box that I made long ago. And I still use a lot. This fabric is so unique. But this is as simple as could be, because it is a simple box. And I made 2 lids like this that open that way. Okay. And let me show you inside. And I'm actually showing how messy I am inside my boxes. Sorry for that, but that's the reality, okay? So I made a tray, and here is where I have some stuff when I need to sew, some gloves, some stuff that I have here, some thread. So it really carries a lot of stuff. And from this was one of the inspirations when in 2 years ago, we made inside the club a challenge where everybody helped us, and we designed a big box that's called Dutch door box, because it opens like this. And so that's a course inside the club where I share with so many tales how to design that box with trays, with dividers, how to make if the dividers are all in one direction or 2 directions. So it's a complete course showing how to make that box. I don't have the sample of the box itself here, but you can also, I'll show in the website where you can find all the projects and see pictures. So it's a good idea for you to be aware. Okay, nice. Oh my goodness, how many things. Okay, so how about you do 2 more giveaways, and then I share my biggest box. Oh no, let's do this first. That is the chest of drawers. Okay, that's the chest of drawers. And we have, in this one, we have 3 little drawers. And this is a project of the club as well, because this is not, how can I say, that was the first one. This was the first project that I designed drawers in a different way. So if you have my book, I made the drawers being, for example, one box that is a support in the drawer. This is a little different construction to make it more easy and less material to make. And it's super nice. Inside the club, we have even a spreadsheet that you can put the size of the drawer you want, and the spreadsheet will calculate for you the dimensions of all the pieces that you need to make like this, if you are using 80 points chipboard or if you are using 100 points chipboard. Okay, so this is one thing that is really, really really complete. And I mean, only this spreadsheet, you should join us in the club just for that, because it's amazing. Okay. Linda said, ladies, join the club. It's just wonderful. Thank you. It's so nice to hear that. Let's see here a question. Would you tell us about different types of hardware we can use, mainly the size so the screws don't go all the way through? Sandy, actually, what can I tell you? There are different hardwares you can use with brads or with screws. I'm started using screws like a year ago or so. I wasn't very I was always using brads, but we have a strong brad in our shop that's the one we use. So for example, so to speak, the toolbox I'm showing here, this toolbox I made 8, 9 years ago, right? And I have used so much. I go everywhere with this. And one time I put this in a scale and was 5 pounds inside. So it's really, these breads here are amazing. I never had problem. Okay. So this is super recommended. Okay. So my shop, okay, is specializing in cartonnage. So we sell the breads that are super strong and we sell the screws that fit our projects. So if you are looking for screws anywhere else, you just make sure that they are really tiny and you maybe try in a piece of chipboard itself before you go and put in your box. Okay. If it is like a knob that you can cut the screw, you can cut to the size. Okay. If not, what you can do is make extra pieces. Do I have any here? Yes. Yes, I do have one here. So for example, stay there. So for example, here, this one was made with breads, okay? But let's say you have a screw that is not as small as the ones we have in the shop. It's a little bigger, and you but and see that it will be more, it will damage your piece. So this is something you can do. Make one extra piece of chipboard, cover fabric, and then if you are attaching with a screw, then now you have more space to use that. Okay, so this is also recommended. Okay, hope this help. Yay, Lisa, thank you so much. Join the club and excited to make all of the boxes. Amazing. Take your time. Thank you so much. Hi, Sharon. Thank you for coming. I really like how you get the questions to show on the screen. How are you doing this all by yourself? Yes, Wendy, I do all by myself. I just have here the right equipments I love doing online stuff and I have searched so much. So I have here in front of me 2 computers, one screen, 2 cameras, the lights, and the program that I'm using is called StreamYard. So it's the name of the program that you can show the comments in the screen. So it's super easy. I love using this program, so I can also be on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, right? And I can show the questions, and I see all the questions here as well. So that makes my life so much easier. Yes, Carol, that will be available later. You can come on later. Made with not screws, breads. Like the ones you use for fasteners, like for scrapbooking, but mine is really strong. So it has legs on the back. So you make a hole, pass the breads, open the legs on the back, right? So they are really, how can I say? They are really good. It's so good. Great job of multitasking. Oh, thank you. Karen said she's the third time joining the club. Oh, thank you, Karen. Hope you can stay with us for more time now. You really enjoy everything that the club offers. Oh, thank you. So glad to hear that. Oh, okay. Same brand. Sorry. Okay. Giveaway? Yes, giveaway. Let's do 2 more giveaways and then I will show you the big box that I have ever made. Maybe some of you already saw, but I think I shared once long ago. So let's see what you think about that one. Okay, and I also have to show, before I go, the double toolbox, right? So not everybody saw, but this was also solving a problem, because after my toolbox that I show here, it is so great, but members of the club were asking for that box with a drawer. So I use the same concept of the charging station with the drawer that I show you, okay? But I made something different on the lid. I want to do not just square or rectangular. So here's the big box, actually, okay? We had this in the retreat last year. So that's how it goes, right? We have a tray here that is removable, and we have the drawer. Okay, so that big box here is our double toolbox. That's also a project just for the members. So for example, the simple toolbox, you can buy a do-it-yourself kit, download the instructions, and make following the written instructions. If you're a member of the club, you have the simple and you also have the double, okay? Let's see what we have here. Okay, so now we have two more kits. Let's do this one here for those that are commenting here. Let's see what question I'm asking you now. Okay, so this is the multifunction box, the long version of the multifunction box as we did in the workshop, okay? Let's do that here for those that are in the live, and then I have two other ones for those that answer the survey. Okay, question now. I really want to know, what's your favorite color? Just put for me, what's your favorite color in the comments, because I have one idea for a new project and I want to know what color will be more, more of you gonna like. So put here, yeah, starting now. How is your favorite color? And I will find the winner. Yeah. Okay, let's see now. Numbers. Ooh. I would not do that again. Okay, ladies, the number is just low. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay. The other one was 20. Now it's just 8. Let me go back to the comments and see who is the winner of this kit. The person that said, let's see, the first one was saying purple. Let me go back. Found it. Okay. So what was the number? 7 or 8? 8, I think I said, right? Okay. Let's see. So purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here you go. Renee Hoffman, you are the winner. Renee Hoffman, you are the winner of the kit, the multifunction box long. Please let me know, send me an email or comment here later. Yeah, send me an email, it's best, claudia@colorwayarts.com, okay? Give me your address if I don't have it, and then I can ship to you, okay? Thank you so much, very good. Very good. Okay, now let's go to the next. We have, thank you for your participation. I see a lot of purples. I see a lot of blues as well. Oh, there's some names that I don't even know what is that. I see a lot of blues and a lot of purples. Yes, nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, congratulations to Renee. So now let's see here in the one that goes there is the small elegant window box kit, okay? And this one is exactly this here, okay, that we can just, download instructions, okay, and make that one. So this is the kit. Let me see who will be the winner. And now it's in the numbers of those that. Okay, now I got number 176. I got number 176, and let me see who is 176 in my list. 176 is Dale Sheffer. Dale, you are always with us. You won that kit now. Thank you so much. Elegant. Very good. Elegant. And this is number what? Sheffer 176. Thank you. Okay, so Dale, you want, I don't know if she's here or not, but let me put the name. Sheffer wins the elegant box do-it-yourself kit. Thank you, Dale, so much. That's so nice. Okay, so now I will show you the biggest box, and then we're gonna have the last giveaway. And let me know if you have any questions. Okay. Oh, you are here. That's so good. Wonderful to see those winners. Everybody's here with us. That's so much better. I used to do giveaways just picking the list of the participants, and always I was picking people that wasn't with us. So it was crazy. So now I feel much better like this. Very nice. Okay, now let me show, before we go to the oh, there's one more that I have to share. Absolutely, I was forgetting that, and I will show now. Okay, so let me just show my site here again one more time for you. Don't forget. Okay, so in my website, here's where I was saying I said something about the blog. Here's the blog. Here's the shop. Okay, so everything you find under do-it-yourself kits. Okay, those are the ones that you will get instructions somehow. Okay, read the descriptions to know if it is a video or if it is a written instructions. And here is club members only. So this part of the shop is just for members of the club. Okay, so all that is here is not available for if you are not a member. Okay, so just for you to know, we have here about 30 or more projects. Okay, here's the Dutch door box that I said that opens on the front. So you can go and see all these pictures if you want to take a look what we have here. Another way to see all that we have inside the club is right here, Cartonnage Club projects. So you have all the pictures of what we have. And this is actually one way that we can go to the instructions, because if I click here and I'm logged in the school, I will see the tutorials. Okay. And that's it. So don't forget to go here. And if you join us by the end of today, you get the online course for bonus. Then let me show the project. Okay, let me show the project because that is really fun. Okay, so here is the carry-out purse or box. Okay, it's still in development, so I will you will actually, for example, most likely tomorrow, everybody that is in the club by like today at the end of the day will receive the course. Like tomorrow I will add to your account, but it's an empty course so far. Okay, there is no tutorials. I will just have the picture there, but it's the place where once I have the tutorials I will be adding, because I'm still developing this project. I'm almost done, so it will not take long for me to be ready with this. But I have to share how I am, because I share just inside the club. I didn't share for everybody. Okay, so here is when you open. Okay, and here's how we are so far with this. The idea, what I want you to see is that I want you to do this for whatever you want and fit your needs. So I'm developing new pockets, different ways of using pockets, no sew, just glue. And so I will give so many ideas. This box right here is removable. I will be working soon with axes that I really like. There's a magnet here to hold the box. this is one idea, but we can, for example, have pin cushions, we can have stuff to put, threads. This can have something to close or not. I'm adding even a rotary cutter. This can be used for art supplies, needlework. I mean, so many things. So this one will be added to the members area as well. But what is different? Why I'm saying this is a bonus? Because I will be adding this course not to the members area tomorrow. I will be adding to your account in my school. That means that when I add to the members area, will be also be there for our members. But if you leave the club, let's say you decide to stay with us for, I don't know, 3 months, 5 months, 1 year, and then you said, oh, that's okay, I want to leave for now, I will come back later. I don't know. If you leave the club later, you will have the course with you in your account. So you will be able to access even when you leave the club. That's a great bonus, because if I sell this course just as it is, I will sell probably in the future, but will be what? The course itself will be above $50 for sure. So this is a bonus you receive in your account. Okay. Let me see here questions that I see. The club agent choices is a rabbit hole for me. I spend so much time just looking. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then decide what you want to do, right? Yes. Oh. Karen said, I'm usually asleep since I'm in Australia, but got up early this morning for the first time ever being able to join in. Oh, welcome, welcome. Hope you have lots of fun. Why do some of the club-only areas projects have prices and some of them areas projects have prices on some of them? The course, if you were talking about the course, is because if the good question, Wendy. If it is a course that has a price, is because that course can be sold separately. So members, those that are not members or even members, can purchase that course as even don't need to be a member to purchase. Okay, but if they are already in the member area, you are a member, you don't need to buy them. Where in your account you can find the new project will be in, like, once you log in the school, you see all the courses, you'll see that one as well. Okay, but again, it will be empty tomorrow. Okay, I didn't start making the course yet. It's just like it will have just a picture, but once I put the tutorials, it's there for you. Yes, I like the idea of the removing accessories. I think that's really good because we can do for so many things, right? Good, amazing. Let's see what else. Very sharp business. Thank you, Esther. Okay, so now let's see. Let's see the biggest box I have ever done. And I made it long ago. So please be, how can I say, put grace here. Okay, you'll not see a very well professional box, but we're gonna see something big that we didn't see yet. Chancharans is big and it is heavy. It is really, really heavy, guys. Really heavy. So actually, this is kind of, hello, where is me? I'm here. Hello, look at this. Okay, so it's a big box. Made the same way as I made the box. Imagine the box, the jewelry box I show you from my book that my daughter has in his room, but without the lid, or actually the lid does not go all the way. It's just starting there, like this. You see? So what is this? We have one box in the drawer, one box in the drawer, another box, and now put together in the same idea as I made in the book. If I would make this now, I would do a little different construction, but it is a big box. And it is really heavy. Let me give you some dimensions. This is 12, 13, 13 something by 13 something. So maybe about 13 and a half by 13 and a half, because I made this also to solve one of my problems. You see, everything I made is like, okay, how can I solve this? So I started teaching long ago. I started teaching in a scrapbook shop. So I wanted a box to show to them and to have space to put my 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, right? So this is what we have here. And then let me see if we can show in the camera. I'm not sure if we will be able to see what I have inside, but here is a lot of a mess. Okay, it's right there. It's a lot of mess. Again, a lot of things from my book binding. I use this a lot to stitch all my books. So that's a lot else from there. And here, a lot of buttons. I also have some book cloth right here. And the other one, I have more stuff for book binding and some testing that I made, some fake mirrors. You know, I'm not using for scrapbook papers anymore, but I used in the past. Okay, I used in the past, and it is really good. And I'm very surprised that this lid is so beautiful, like it's sharp. It does, even being a big piece of this, is not warp or anything. It's really good. Okay, that's a big box. Let me see here the comments, because it's really fun. And the box I made, that was that big. Split the lid, and I didn't have a big enough piece of chipboard. Yeah, Penny made a big one as well. Yeah, no, yes, I know. No, I use just one chipboard, like just one piece for each part of them. It for sure took me a lot of time to make it. I may have the dimensions somewhere. I probably have the dimensions somewhere, but as I said, if I would make this, I probably would do a little tweaks and tricks now that I know more about making boxes, and I would make something a little bit more different, let's say. Okay, let me put this back because it's really heavy. Okay, something fell. Good, good, good. Okay. What is material used to make the lid like a cushion? Is bedding. The same you use for like in sewing. Yes, just a sheet of bedding. That's what you use there. Love that fabric, such a big piece. Yes, the lid. Very nice, Claudia. You need wheels on that box, yes. And I remember I went to the class that I thought, I think, 3 classes in that scrapbooking shop in Indianapolis, and I brought that big stuff with me because I was like trying to make them interested in making fabric boxes, right? Because I would not make like such a big box in paper, but they could start using fabric for that. Amazing. Okay. Well, so for sure, I didn't show everything. I have so many things in my house. That's what I said. I have tissue boxes. I can just see here in my desk. I have a photo frame. I have 2 drawers desk. I have so many things, right? So it is a lot of things that we can do. The possibilities are endless. I hope you enjoy the workshop a lot, okay? And keep gluing, keep doing that with us. Let me know any questions. If you are ready to join, to have so much more fun with us, I cannot tell you how fun it is, the club. It's a lot of fun. So many benefits. Now you can choose the benefits according with the plan, so it's even better, right? You can share something that is also that I really love in the survey that I asked, where do you find me? And that was so good to hear that most of you found me on Facebook, but the second way of finding me was from a friend. So a friend recommended to you. And that's so nice because when we know that it's so fun, we want someone to have fun with us. And this is what I'm here doing. I have so much fun gluing fabric that I want you to glue with me and have fun gluing as well. Right? So, okay, before we go to the last giveaway here, that's another box on a box kit. I just want, okay, I see more questions, but I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for you because it was an amazing event, okay? For those of you that choose to join the club, welcome. I would love to see you there. If it is not your time to join the club now, that's okay. Take your time. I will not close registration for the club right now, so you can join us later. Just know that we have so many projects that you can have fun and a great community for you to be part. Okay. Let's see here. Thank you. Good to see. I saw. How do you attach back into the fabric? You don't. You don't. Actually, you don't. You just put on top of the. Imagine you are doing the. Where is my lid? Okay, so imagine you are doing the lid. Okay, you actually just put the bedding on top of your chipboard. You put your fabric, flip over like a sandwich, and you glue on the other side. So you don't put glue on the bedding. You don't need, okay? If you want to just stay, like I see here, someone saying about spraying or putting a small piece of masking tape, if you just want that to not move, but you don't need it, okay? And actually inside the workshop, and also in my website, you can find a ebook that is the Fun with Fat Quarters, where I'm showing how to do mini sewing kit. We made a pin cushion there. It's the same idea of making a pin cushion. Okay. Good. Yes, I love the club, Alice said. So much fun. I need to go because, okay. Have fun, Alice. So much for the inspiration. Yes. So just know, you can see here that we can do so many things. And if you look around, if you are with me for more time, if you look around your house, probably you'll see so many things as well, right? Yay. Okay. Good. Thank you so much. Yes. Good. So now let's do the last giveaway, and this one is for those that answered for me the survey, okay? And it is a box on a box. So the kit for the box on a box from the workshop, okay? Box on a box. And so let's see here who is the last winner of the day, okay? Last winner of the day. So let's go here and find the number again. Number 131. So let's see who was the 131. I'm using an app that just random choose a number between all the numbers of the survey that I received. Okay, so let's see here. I have Connie Wigger. Connie. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Let me put here. Okay, let me put the name here of the last winner of today, Connie. Way bigger. I don't know. Okay. So that was the winner of today. I will contact, because I have here the email. Okay, so I will contact you, Connie, to let you know about your gift as well. And well, so my friends, that really is. Let's see. Thank you for sharing our inspiration, Deacon, to make the second project with you. Thanks, Faith. That's so nice to hear. Wigger rhymes with tiger, so Wiger. Okay, good. Thank you so much. And you are here. It's you, right? It's you. Yay, nice. Good. So I'm so very excited and a little bit upset because we are ending again this big workshop that is always lots of fun. But here we go. We have the Facebook group, Cartonnage Fabric Boxes. So don't go anywhere. Stay there, okay? Stay there. Keep posting your pictures. Keep sharing. It's a great place for cartonnage lovers to be like inspired, okay? And any question you have on the way, I'm so easy to be contacted, right? And you will hear about my next events for sure. I'm really thinking doing something around July or August, but I have to see if I will have time for that. I will not say anything before I'm sure I have. Okay. And for sure, in November or October, we have the big event for the club only. That is the online retreat just for members. Is when last year we made the double toolbox, the other year we made the cantilever box, we made the round suitcase. So we have something special every year, and always happen in October or November, and that one is just for members. Okay. Another big event like this, a workshop with more projects or more time, is just for next year in March. Okay. Amazing. Yes. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for all your kind comments here. I can see all this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Betsy, it ended up being a trunk show with so many things that I just walk around my house and pick, and that's it. Okay, everybody. Okay, so almost four. Okay, thank you so much, everybody, for your participation. And keep going. And I'm here if you have any question, especially if you have any question related to the club, because if you join today till midnight, you receive that great bonus. And so make sure to send me questions if you are like, I don't know if it's for me or not. Okay. I will hate you to miss this because you are not sure about it. Okay. Thank you so much. Love you so much. And I will see you again another time. Bye bye.